Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Monday, April 8th. If you've been following the channel, you guys know I bought a 10x10 storage unit in Cedar Woolley. We called it the toaster unit. Yesterday we finished cleaning out all the contents of that unit. Opened up all the totes and had a look at everything we found. We did find some jewelry. Not sure if any of it's real. We're going to have it tested and get a look at it in a little bit more detail. There'll be an update on that. We also found some clothes. Some clothes and some clothes. And some kids' clothes and some more kids' clothes. And of course we found that toaster, that infamous toaster, what we named the unit after. Let me give you guys a reminder. So look at that cute toaster. We toasted up some toast in it. It does work fine. Nice looking floral accents on that one. Pretty little toaster. That was in all. We found some Cuisinart, the food processor. We found some diapers and some more diapers and some even more diapers. We found plenty of doodads and whatchamacallits. And of course, with all those kids, we found some plush. And we found some more plush. And we found some more plush. And we found some more plush. We found almost 50-gallon tote full of plush. As you can see, they're all resting here in the garage. So now that we've gotten through searching everything, I'm burdened with the task of deciding where everything should go. We've got a car full of donations ready to go to the Goodwill. That's our third load of donations from this unit. But today, it's Monday. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to think about it a little bit, let everything sink in, and focus on what sold. We had quite a few sales come in Monday morning. Let me show you. When I say quite a few, I mean 6. But they're good ones. Let me show you. Let's make that 7. Another one just came in as I was recording this. We have 7 orders for $473.06. $473.06 for just 7 orders. There you see it. A pretty good total for a Monday morning. This item sold for $13.87. It's a 16.5 34-35 arrow fitted beige dress shirt, long sleeve top, striped keyword large. This item sold for $25.68. It's a pair of True Religion jeans pants, solid women's cotton spandex blend, size 26, women's, size 30-inch waist by 30-inch inseam. This item sold for $128.03. It's a pair of Nike Air Foamposite 1 Premium Gone Fishing Blue shoes from 2015, model number 575420300, size 10.5. This item sold for $56.27. It's a pair of New Balance women's Fresh Foam 880 pink running shoes, size 11, model number W880P12. This item sold for $188.05. It's a pair of Nike 2012 Air Trainer 1.3 Max Manny Pacquiao running shoes, size 10.5, model number 513697-101. This item sold for $50.87. It's a pair of Asics GT 2000 women's running shoes, size 10.5, keyword sneakers, gray, white, pink, model number T757N. And finally, this one just snuck in. It sold for $10.29. It's a WWE 2K20 PlayStation 4, PS4 wrestling video game, box and manual only, no disc. So there you have it, 7 orders for $473.06. I'm going to get these orders packed up and ready for the post office. Alright, there you see it, 6 orders ready to go out. Here come those printing labels, shipping labels rather, $41.06 in shipping to get all these out there to the customer. Alright, we got the FedEx orders outside, but we got 4 more for the tote, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's filling up nicely. So as you can see, those shoe orders can add up quite nicely. We got some nice high-end shoes sold over the weekend, Monday morning as well. So some good orders coming through. We got to get a few more listed. We want to keep that momentum going and we do have some more to list. So I'm gonna get in the photo station. We're probably gonna list some DVDs and maybe a few more sneakers and some running or basketball shoes, some Air Jordans. I've got a couple sitting out there ready to go. So let's get in that photo station and find some stuff to photograph and list today. Alright, there's 3 orders for FedEx, all over $100. That's the kind we want. We got some more shoes set out here ready to be photographed. Let me show you. So like I was saying, these orders over 100, that's what we want to focus on. So we've got some inventory that can get a little bit more money. So we're going to put that stuff online and hope that we get some big sales like we did today. So let's see what we got going on today here in the photo station. So here's a look at a few items that we're going to get photographed. We got 2 pair of boots, kind of women's higher boots. This pair came, I think, from the Linden unit, and this pair came from the last unit in Cedar Woolley, the Toaster unit. These DVDs and movies, also, or video games rather, came out of the unit as well. PS3, Diablo, PlayStation 4. This actually didn't have that game in it. It was a VR game. It had Horizon Zero Dawn in it, PS4, and then another PS3 Call of Duty MW3. And then we got a couple movies. We got Starsky and Hutch, and this didn't have the art to it, but it has the movie Armored in there, so we'll list those 2. So we'll get going on these movies. We also have the Air Jordans over here. This is the big money stuff that we were talking about. Here's a pair of fresh looking Air Jordans, the black and reds. I think these are reissues. They're not the originals, obviously, or they'd be big bucks, but we'll look up the model number and I'll let you guys know once I list them. And then we got another pair over here. These were all great condition. We got these from a storage unit about 3 years ago. Had a bunch of Air Jordans in it. Then we got these over here. These 2 came from the last unit, the Cedar Wool unit. This was a really fresh pair of Asics, purple. I think we're going to call these new. Look at the soles. They haven't been worn, I don't think. And then we got a nice pair of Skechers over here. They are a little bit higher at the ankle. I'm not sure if I would call those 3/4 length or not, but we got to clean the bottoms of these. They've been running out in the dirt or something, but the rest of them are looking really fresh. So we should get a decent amount of money for those as well. So we're looking at, you know, $40 sneakers there. These are anywhere between $100 and $300, somewhere there. And then the boots will probably get about $30 a pair for those. Movies, you know, you can't get much for those, maybe 10 bucks a pop. Video games, you can get a little bit more for, depending on what the market says. So we'll look it all up, we'll get it photographed, and start listing. So that's the good thing about doing these units. You get a lot of shoes, you get a lot of bags, you get a lot of luggage, and sometimes you get a lot of kids' clothes. This last one was full of kids' clothes. We'll have to lot that stuff up probably. Not going to bother listing that individually. And this one actually also included plush. I showed you that 50-gallon tote of plush. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with that. We don't want that to be taking up too much space in the garage for too long. So got to do something with it. So we'll rack our brains and decide, are we going to list it in bulk? Are we gonna list them individually? Maybe pull some out, list individually, or maybe we'll sell the whole lot. Who knows? And be done with it. I don't know. Is there anybody out there who wants to buy it? There's some valuable items in there. We did say that there was some Danskin Lovelies possibly, and those sell upwards of $100. So we got to pull those out and see what kind of condition they're in, because I think those are vintage plush. So we might have some decent ones in there. And could be quite a windfall for us. Just the sheer number is impressive. You know, you get a whole 50-gallon tote full. There's bound to be a few high money items in there. So if you guys are new to the channel, I want to introduce myself. Again, my name is Brian Kingsbury. I've been a full-time reseller for over 20 years now. I'm also a freelance photographer. I've done some freelance photography. I do all the races for the Snohomish Running Company. That's my main gig these days. They got some great races out there, mostly down south near the Seattle area, Snohomish mostly, in Everett. So we just did a good one, the Evergreen, the Milltown Marathon. The Evergreen run is coming up. I think the Milltown Marathon is the one we just did. So we had a lot of fun out there, and we like to do those on occasion. So you might see me out there taking photos, and I usually take the camera along and vlog a little bit while I'm out there, so you can get a look at the festivities out there. But if you're local, maybe check that out. Visit the snowmushrunning.com, and sign up for a race. So as you can see, all you new viewers have included a uptick in views here with 373 views the last 48 hours. So you guys are liking that content. Look at that, up and away. 335 subscribers, so we're well on our way. So like I said, the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So I thank everybody for watching this far. Let's continue. We're going to get these photos taken, and then we'll check out the small store. I do have 2 eBay stores, one big store. You saw all the orders that came out of there. We're going to log into the small store shortly and see what kind of action we had in there. There's usually not as many orders, but sometimes you wake up Monday morning and there is it surprises you. So we'll get in there. We'll check it out after I get these photos taken. Of course, we got to make time for lunch too. It is about noon, so we'll try to get it all done. Alright, if you guys watched yesterday's video, you saw the black garbage bag, the dirty black garbage bag. That was the dirty job of the day. Today we got another one. Not quite as gross, but we got a dirty job we got to do. Let's give you guys a look. There it is, the day in the life of a reseller. We got to clean the bottom of these shoes. These Skechers are looking a little bit rough. We don't want to sell them like that, so we're going to wash all that dirt off. Get them in the sink and scrub them up and get them looking ready for resale. So I already got all the other photos taken, just the soles, that's all I need left. So we want to get those sparkling as good as we can. I've got them here in the utility sink. I've got a little brush and a little water on it. That's usually the best way to do it. I also have a little screwdriver if there's rocks or something in the bottom of the shoe. It's always good to have a little tiny screwdriver. You can pluck those little rocks out of there, but these just look like they have a little surface dirt, so it shouldn't be much of a chore. We just put a little water there, and we got a couple brushes, and we'll just hit them with those brushes, add a little water, and it should come right off. Alright, you guys saw the before covered in dirt. Let me show you the after. Here's a look at them. They're still a little bit damp, but we're gonna go ahead and take the photos anyways. As you can see, all the dirt is gone. The job well done. We're gonna get them photographed, and hopefully that will lead to a sale. Alright, good news. The Nike Air Jordans have been photographed. The boots have been photographed. The DVDs and the video games have been photographed. Even the athletic shoes have been photographed. And I made lunch for everybody, so now it's time to eat. Well, technically I didn't make lunch for everybody, not you guys, but I did make lunch for myself and the wife, so we're going to eat lunch. I'm going to watch a little YouTube. It's about 2 o'clock now, then I'm going to get back to listing. Hopefully get a few of these shoes up, maybe a few boots up, maybe a few DVDs listed, and then we'll hit the road and get these donations delivered and orders delivered and get that stuff off to the post office. So still a lot to do today. Hopefully we can get it all done, and maybe that sun will appear. Who knows? It's a little dreary out there today, but we're waiting for that sunshine to return. And but things will still get done, regardless of whether or not that sun comes back or not. We got to get those orders delivered and donations made. So we're gonna get that done today. But first, let's eat a little bit of lunch. So we got the turkey pastrami, we got some apple slices, we got some crackers, and of course the strawberry lemonade. Let's show this off. The strawberry lemonade, Kroger seltzer water, one of my favorites. And we're going to watch a little bit of Bad Friends, the podcast Bad Friends. Always a good time with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. Those guys will keep you entertained, at least for a few minutes. Alright, we had one more order come in. It was actually for that video game. I might have showed it to you guys earlier. We sold a video game, and that was the last order. We're going to take all these orders and drop them off at the post office and hopefully make that donation to Goodwill today. We're running a little bit late, but we're going to get into town and try to make that happen. Let's do it. Alright, there it is, and one more video game to the tote. Let's go. We did have an online arbitrage purchase show up at the doorstep today. We might show that to you when we return, or maybe tomorrow. Alright, we had to make some room on the front seat. We had so many donations. We got a whole carload I had to make some room on the seat here for the orders. We got the orders here on the seat, and the back is just filled with donations. So we're going to take those to Goodwill. We're going to stop at the USPS and drop off our orders. And then 3 for FedEx, 3 athletic sneakers, going FedEx authenticity guaranteed. So those are those big money sneakers, those Jordans, those Nikes. Those orders over $100 get that authenticity guarantee and go FedEx. So we got to make that stop as well. Alright, we got our packages dropped off at FedEx. We made our donations to Goodwill. They accepted everything except for a fan, a stroller, and a picture frame. So we'll have to find somewhere else to put those. Probably trash them. Now all we have left is to drop our orders at USPS. Unfortunately, the drop box is still broken here at the Sunset, so we gotta drive to the downtown post office. Sunset needs to get their stuff together because it's been broken for some time. A little bit inconvenienced here, but we'll make it happen. We're gonna head downtown, drop those off, and make sure they get out safe and sound. Alright, we braved that rain. We got to the downtown post office here. We got those orders sent out. We got those windshield wipers going. It's rainy out there, it's cold, but it feels good. We made our 3rd donation from that 10x10 Cedar Woolley storage unit I bought, calling it the toaster unit. The thing cost, what, $74.16, so Goodwill benefited quite a bit from that unit, but it feels good to get that stuff out of the house, out of the car, and have it move on to its next destination. Hopefully they can make some money off of it. Up next, we're going to head home. Skip the run for today. No run. I don't feel like running in the rain today. So we're going to go home. We're going to try to list some items. We still have those expensive Jordans I photographed earlier. I want to try to get those up, as well as a few DVDs. And then we'll relax a little tonight. Nice, easy Monday night. We had a good day of sales, so it's alright to take it a little easy on a day like today. Alright, it's a little after 9 o'clock now, 9:30. I think I'm going to end this video. Another day in the life of a reseller. Just listed 4 items into my big store. We got a couple boots up and a couple shoes. Let me show you. So there you see the boots. We got a couple pair of boots, the Torrid boots and the Madeline size 9s. And then over here we got a pair of black Skechers, that nice pair of Skechers that came out of the unit. And those purple Asics, so we listed those up for $50 each. Those were nicer shoes, so I priced them up a little bit, but 4 listings from storage units, so good inventory going up into the store. Tomorrow the listing will continue with those video games, a couple movies, these Nikes here. You remember these Nikes? Let's see, there they are. And this Air Jordans over here. Get these Air Jordans listed up. Yeah, those are nice Air Jordans. So those should get us some decent money. We've been selling through these Air Jordans pretty good. So today we had quite a few go out the door. So we'll continue with those. So just a reminder, this vlog comes out every morning, a day in the life of a reseller vlog. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that subscription button. Ring that notification bell and come on back and watch a few more. I'm trying to get this channel monetized. Still trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So any help you can give me with that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.